back to sports. Welcome to Win or Lose Sports Show, presented by the 419 Grind.
Welcome to another episode of Win or Lose Sports, presented by the 419 Grind. With myself, DJ Impress.
Yeah.
Tyrone McCain.
Yes, sir. Yes,
the
sir.
insurance man himself. A lot going on this weekend in sports. Man.
Where do we start?
I really want to start off what we talked about leaving the morning show.
Okay.
With Geno and Dawn Staley.
Man.
So I heard what was being said, or somebody read some lips and interpreted what was being said on the sideline when the encounter happened. So I'll do that first, and then we can go to DJ and Press. So what was said was, when they walked past each other, Geno said, "I'm not playing with you no more about the pregame. I'm not gonna play with you no more. Like, you're not gonna do me like that," or something like that. And Dawn was like, "What are you talking about? Do you like what? What did I do?" And I guess the assistant coach was kind of trying to explain what Geno was talking about. And Dawn was like, "I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't even do you like that." And Geno kept talking, blah, 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 blah. And so Dawn was like, "I will beat his, like, I'll beat Geno's, you know what I'm saying? I'll beat his." But what do you think the real story is?
The story is that Geno has a problem getting a belt to A by women.
Yep.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not even gonna make it a color thing because he used to go at it with Pat Summitt. But first of all, it had nothing to do with the pregame.
No.
You don't hold all game something that happened at the pregame.
Yeah.
You don't hold that kind of feelings towards that. Because at first he said she didn't shake his hand until they showed him, "Oh yeah, she did shake your hand."
Yeah.
Then he said it was about his player getting fouled and they ripping the jersey, and then they showed the
She
video
ripped her own jersey,
of her ripping her own jersey. Man, look, for too long, and let me say this. There were a bunch of people that's talking about give him the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of what?
No.
Give me any scenario where that would have been okay.
Right.
There's no excuse for that ever. What did she shoot his mama?
Right.
Did she, you know what I'm saying? There's no way, under no circumstances was that ever okay. And that apology,
Terrible, man.
can kiss my behind. Because if you disrespect me publicly, double down on it in the press conference.
And then you didn't disrespect the staff. You keep saying South Carolina staff.
Oh, I'm getting there. Hold on. Disrespect me publicly. Double down on it.
Yep.
And then release a statement and don't say my name specifically. You can keep it, bro.
Yep.
You might. I would rather you not say nothing.
Nope, not say nothing.
Than you read some prepared, some assistant somewhere, then or a PR person somewhere,
or ChatGPT.
then put together some apology for you that you don't mean.
Nope.
Just
Don't
keep
mean
it.
at all,
Yeah.
Keep that same energy and sit at home.
Yep.
And do whatever. And I'll say this, and I'm gonna let it go. I was a recruited athlete, right? So people came to my house, sat down with my mom, and told them about how they were gonna, work on me as a man, and dignity and respect and all of that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Integrity. If my daughter is looking for a school, Geno, you can't come to my house talking about no kind of integrity, no kind of nothing with what you just did on a national stage in prime time to that woman.
Yep.
You can't come to my house and convince me nothing. My daughter's not going to UConn because their coach doesn't have integrity.
Yeah.
Period.
And he said something. He was like, "That's not how I behave." I'm like, it's exactly how you behave. Geno has temper tantrums every year. Last year, I forgot what it was about last year. And the problem is, like Monty said, he doesn't like losing to women, which is ridiculous because you coach women's basketball. So
Right.
you playing mostly women. And he doesn't like the fact that UConn isn't viewed the way UConn used to be viewed. Because back when it was really running, all he had to worry about was Pat.
Now, but again, they won last year though.
Yeah, they do, but
know what I mean?
they don't. It's not like it used to be.
But they're not dominant like they used to be.
Year after year after year.
Yeah, it ain't like it used to be, and he don't like that. And and Dawn, like, come on, man, Dawn Staley, man, the least problematic person, in college women's basketball.
I would say, Dawn is probably more for women's basketball. Period.
Exactly.
Than any individual personality in this space.
And she's the ultimate, like, just like he said, man, if these coaches come and talk to you about your child, and you got Geno over here throwing hissy fits and going off on coaches, and then you have Dawn, who, when they asked her about it, Dawn said, I don't have time for outside distractions. I'm trying to win a championship.
Exactly.
And that's, just look at that. And then when they lost, she said, I'm just happy, and it was a little dig, Geno, but I get it. She said, I'm happy to see good things happen to quality people. And that's how you're supposed to do it, man.
And I'll say this, people saying, I've heard rumblings, people saying they lost because of they was distracted. No. They lost because they got outplayed. And I don't really want to say outcoached, but I'm gonna say outcoached because the purpose of coaching is to see what's going wrong on the court and make adjustments. Right. And they were not able to make the adjustments they needed to make in order to win that game. So that's not the reason they lost. UCLA is a good team. They only lost one game, which was to Texas.
And I didn't know that until I didn't know that until yesterday.
Right. They only lost to Texas, which is a great team too. You know what I mean? And so they didn't lose because they was distracted. They had nothing to do with it. They just got outplayed and outcoached. UCLA had a better game plan and executed a whole lot better.
And they couldn't they couldn't get shots to fall yesterday either.
She took her loss. With dignity.
In class.
You know what I mean? So she could have easily been like, "Oh, we were distracted," and no, we got our tails handed to us. Royally.
It happens.
Now, talking about tonight's game, UConn and Michigan. That's a to me that's a tough matchup.
It is
for both teams. Like I can't say that I've watched enough UConn to say that they are a better team than Michigan. I can't say that I watched enough of Michigan to say that they're a better team than UConn. But what I can say is that I believe that Coach Hurley is a better, from my viewpoint, is a better coach than the Michigan coach. Because of experience. Especially experience in the Final Four.
So the two most consistent teams all year, in my opinion, have been Michigan and Arizona. I thought the game would be a lot closer. You know what I mean? And it wasn't. The thing that bugs me about Michigan right now is that Yaxel, or whatever the hell his name is, got hurt, right? And then he went on media after the game saying exactly what's hurt and all of that kind of stuff, which is a no in sports.
You definitely don't do that.
If I'm UConn, I'm going at him. You gonna have to prove to me that you are healthy enough to play this game, and I'm gonna make you cut. I'm gonna make you backpedal. I'm gonna make you go forward. I'm gonna make you go backwards. I'm gonna make you prove that you are healthy enough to be able to beat us. And if you're not, we're gonna get you out of the game and then better our chances, right? You never expose what is wrong with you. I think if Mike could hide that he was sick in the flu game, he would have hid that he was sick in the flu game. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being said, and like you said, Hurley is an outstanding coach.
The great coach.
But it's going to be hard. And I'll say this, even when Yaxel got hurt, they still performed well. So it's going to be a good game. And it's going to be kind of close for me to pick, But I'm an Ohio State guy. I hate Michigan. I hate Michigan, and I'm saying it. So I'm going to if I had to put money on it, I'm going UConn.
Okay.
See,
Just for that
I'm going
reason.
Michigan just simply because I picked Michigan on my bracket. Because I could go either way, but I picked Michigan, so I'm gonna go with Michigan. But
and they have been the most consistent and better team. I'm not
Yeah.
guilty, but
Yeah.
it's just hard for me to ever say.
Michigan.
It's hard.
Yeah,
bro.
I get it. I get it.
That's like me saying go. Yeah.
No, but that's the reason why I said I haven't watched enough Michigan, because I'm not going to sit down and watch a Michigan game.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though we do sports radio and sports shows, that's not something I'm going to intentionally do.
Look,
Yeah,
I wouldn't even watch the Michigan simulcast with the Fab Five, and I know them. You know what I mean? I know them. I still didn't watch it. Like,
I get it, man.
No, the reason why I did watch them, because of course,
It's iconic, man.
yeah, it's iconic. Even though at the time, especially Jimmy being at Ohio State at the time,
Yeah.
I'm an Ohio State fan, but that Fab Five just did something.
It was different, man.
they were a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Definitely a culture.
They changed the way, not just the way you played basketball, but the way you dressed
The way you dressed.
playing
exactly.
basketball.
But I think the shame of it all is they never won anything.
Crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? People
Yeah.
give them a lot of credit,
yeah,
but they never won any. When you talk about there's a lot of debates, and then when somebody like a Charles Barkley or Allen Iverson, they are the Allen Iverson
yes, they
of
are.
college basketball.
Yeah, they
Sure are.
Yeah,
They changed everything about,
but
you
never
know,
won anything.
but never won.
Sure didn't.
yeah,
came
they
close.
lost to North Carolina.
Yes, they did, sir.
And then-
yes, they did, sir.
UNLV.
Yeah,
Right?
Came,
Well, then you can't blame him, but you.
came close.
Yeah.
I like Allen Iverson.
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
time out.
Changed the game. Changed everything. Everything after them went a different way. Everything after Allen Iverson was the NBA was presented differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, I never did. Hey, I just
Yeah, you made it. That's a good point. That's a good analysis.
Yeah.
But I think this season, as far as college basketball, for me, because for a long time, for a lot of years, I stopped watching college basketball.
Me too. Yeah.
Because the game to me was watered down
Right.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Because players would come, play 1 year,
And they gone.
and leave. But now I think, and it's crazy to say, but NIL has changed that.
Yeah.
NIL's under fire now, though.
Yeah.
It is.
It is under fire
Yeah.
now, rightfully so. And I'll say this: I'm all for athletes getting paid, but what I don't like is that it is not regulated in a way that is fair to either. It's not fair to either. It's not fair to the schools. It's not even fair to the athletes,
Yeah.
right? And you have this Wild West willy-nilly transfer portal,
Chasing the
That
bag
needs to
everywhere.
be
all of that
fixed.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The transfer portal is pretty much free agency now.
But and the thing about it is the NCAA really don't want it fixed.
No.
You know what I mean? The NCAA is right now is operating as a pro,
Yeah.
pro under a
Absolutely.
pro system
Yep.
without pro rules.
Yeah.
Without a CBA, without an agreement,
Right.
a collective bargaining agreement.
It blew my mind, and I'm more football where you guys are more basketball, but it like when Bill Belichick went to North Carolina and they said the team has a GM now. I'm like,
Yeah.
in college?
Yeah.
But like you said, it's a pro team now. They got to keep up with the NIL, which is the salary cap. But
Right.
it's crazy now. Like he said, it's just the wild, wild west, man. You throwing bags at these kids, man. It's affecting recruiting. It's affecting the teams. Like when the young man that was like the number one prospect this year went to BYU, I was like, oh, they paying good out
Yeah.
of BYU. 'Cause
Yeah.
who goes to BYU?
Well, and that's what that we I thought we talked about it here or a different show, but on what schools get what NIL money, how much?
Yeah.
Like Big Ten schools get a lot of NIL money for certain sports.
Yeah, yeah.
Football
Absolutely,
being the
yeah.
biggest one, right? SEC teams conferences get bigger money, Big East teams, but these other schools who don't get these big NIL deals or this big money can't get those players anymore. Nope. So you won't see Antonio Brown coming from a small college and then making it big in the NFL.
He was out of the MAC, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Central Michigan. Yeah.
And you won't see a Ben Roethlisberger coming from Miami and going to Pittsburgh because now he's going to go from Miami. Then he's going to go to Ohio State.
Then UCLA.
Because
not UCLA, Notre Dame.
Like 5 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a quarterback, he got a real funny last name, but he's like on his 5th college team.
And then let me say this. So one of the suggestions, somebody said, well, we giving these kids $1 million, then they should pay for their college tuition and all of this other stuff.
Right.
And the thing that I have to remind people of is that if they're paying a kid $1 million, best believe they're getting 5 or 10 themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I said that in a group chat, and then the guy came back with, well, the employer always gets more benefit than the employee. And I said, yeah, but the employee don't have to pay to work for the company. You're suggesting that these kids pay to go to school. No, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? It's part of the benefit package.
Right, exactly.
You get a salary and you get, benefits. So they have to find a way to regulate that to make it more fair to everybody and close this wild, wild west, because what they're doing now, even with the coaches' salaries and buyouts and all that stuff is not sustainable.
No.
And every time a coach leaves a program, those programs aren't hiring new coaches. They go into other schools, tampering with their system. And then when a coach leaves, and you got players leaving, and it's just a wild, wild west system that they have to figure out how to fix it.
Yep.
Yeah. So going to NFL, since you're a football guy, Tyrone. What teams during this free agency? What teams have made a big leap in increasing their chances this year?
It all depends what you mean by chances. I mean, it's still
playoff, or being a better team than they were last year.
I don't mean to be biased, but
it's fact.
Pittsburgh has made a lot of quality moves. The only move I'm really nervous about is the quarterback. But other than that, they addressed a lot of needs that they had. They needed another wide receiver.
Both.
Okay.
They needed another wide receiver to play along with DK. They got another big physical receiver. They let Gainwell walk. They picked up another quality running back. Dottle. They needed help in the secondary. They addressed that. So, I mean, they did well. I'm interested to see what the Eagles do with AJ Brown. Because I don't think he's gonna be there. I think this is it. Yeah, because now they blaming the problem. Now they blaming the offense on Jalen Hurts now. So yeah, I think AJ's gone. He'll probably wind up in New England, which would be huge for them.
Yeah. I would hate to see that though.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I don't like to see anything good happen to the Patriots.
I don't know if it'll be good. And
it'll be an upgrade. I'll say that.
I tell you why. Everywhere AJ Brown goes, AJ Brown will be there. Right?
That's true.
And
that is true.
Now you went from a rookie, a veteran, proven winning quarterback. Now you're going to go to a team with essentially he's not a rookie, but he's still figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not going to be what you think it is. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And so he's going to be disgruntled for the same reasons. He might not get the ball the ways he want to and when he want to and how he want to. You know, him and Jalen had built some kind of bond at one point where, you know, when that bond that a quarterback and receiver has, you got to know where the receiver likes the ball, how to get it, you know what I mean, that type of stuff. Now you got to go through all of that over again, and there's going to be some growing pains that come with that. Will he be selfless enough to go through that process with a new quarterback and make a difference in that team?
That's the question.
This is what I don't understand about AJ Brown. you're over 6 foot, you're over 200 pounds, you're a big receiver, right? And you're pretty. I'm not saying you're one of the speedy receivers, but you're
pretty fast.
You got some speed to you. It's up to you as a receiver to make that happen. I'll see if I have some spider skills. But it's up to you to make it is two sides to it.
Yeah.
The quarterback has to see you open and throw you the ball, and you have to make yourself available.
And then that falls into the category, I think, was at the playoff game where he was complaining about not getting the ball.
Right.
And they went to him 3 times.
Dropped the ball.
He dropped all 3 of them.
Yes.
So you can't cry and then not be ready when it comes to you.
That's always been a receiver's problem anyway.
Yeah.
And I'll say this: most of the receivers, and go back and check, most of those receivers who made a bunch of stink in the locker room and got out of town, when they went to their next place, they didn't do no better. Antonio Brown, horrible.
Only person that did do something was T.O.
Right.
T.O. was going to be T.O. everywhere, but he was going to
went to Philadelphia and balled
out
with a broken ankle.
But for the most part, people you think the grass is greener.
It ain't.
But you got to water the grass wherever you
And the thing about it, no matter how it looks, y'all winning in Philly.
That's what I don't understand.
And you came from the Titans.
You're a nice receiver, a big receiver who can catch the ball. Catch the ball then.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, we also have probably the best back, one of the best backs in the league.
No, he was the best back.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say at the time, but still.
He up there.
Yeah.
But again, what happens is, in situations like that, the receiver starts making noise, so they make a converted effort to get him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But that takes away touches from your running back. And the thing that hurt Saquon the most last year, to me, was Kelsey retiring.
Yep.
Because
that
Kelsey anchored that line in a way that, that leadership and all that. And when that's gone, that's very hard to replace.
Then Lane Johnson was hurt a lot last year too.
Right.
So you lose Kelsey and your second best lineman. So
that line plays a lot into it. And so when you are giving him the ball and he's not getting 4 or 5 to 6 yards, and now you're a receiver like, oh, y'all should be throwing me the ball. It throws your whole system into turmoil, right? When they were effective, it was Saquon first. And then it was a split between whatever Jalen Hurts could do and the receiver. You know what I mean? When you start throwing those ratios out of whack, your offense goes out of whack.
Yep. You can't win not playing complimentary football.
Sirianni had to make Sirianni had to make special
damn my iPhone. Yeah, go ahead.
Had to make
can't even have
special adjustments for AJ Brown.
Right.
And that affected the rest of the team.
Right.
And then don't help all the silly stuff he doing, man. Sitting on the sideline reading a book. It's like, come on, man.
Those are the antics of a receiver.
Yeah, that's silly stuff.
Yeah,
man.
that diva mentality.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it should be y'all winning games.
And believe it or not, that is what happened to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
That's one. Think of all in the last times Pittsburghs were effective in the playoffs. We had a back. We went through the back, and then the receivers was secondary.
Yep.
When we switched, when I love Ben and his contributions to Pittsburgh, but I believe he single-handedly tore us down because he made us a pass-happy team.
Yep.
Yeah.
We started drafting these receivers, and then we can just throw it back in there, and that's not how we were winning.
Football.
Right.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this: who's got more pressure on them, the quarterback of Pittsburgh or the coach?
Man,
I'm going to go out on the limb, and right now I'm gonna say neither.
Yep.
And I tell you why. Because everybody knows, like, it's the end of the Tomlin era.
Yep.
So as of right now, we don't really have an identity.
Right.
So it's no pressure on anybody because we're all trying to figure this out right now.
But is there?
Not really.
Not really.
As the Pittsburgh organization, okay, we're bringing in Mike McCarthy because he brings a different flavor, and that's the flavor that we want on the field. So the pressure's on you, or to say Aaron Rodgers, you know how to win, or whoever the quarterback is going to be. Aaron Rodgers probably, but Aaron Rodgers, you know how to win. Mike McCarthy is new to this team. You carry this team on your back.
The good thing about Pittsburgh, though, is that the ownership is not one of those ownerships that pull the rug out from under you. The ownership understands that it takes time to build your system. You understand what I'm saying? Now,
and knows how to build a system.
Right. A year or two into this thing, now the pressure might start to ramp up. But the ownership, the Rooneys are going to give you an opportunity to work. You don't have to be looking over your shoulder the first year or two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why that's what I'm saying. Now, the pressure that you may put on yourself, now that's something different. Mike McCarthy is a Pittsburgh guy. Yeah. He's a Pittsburgh fan. So you want to come in and you want to win. So that's a little pressure on yourself. But real pressure, I don't think there is going to be any because again, I think he's going to have to get his feet solid and figure out, what direction he's going to take the team. And I'm not buying to this Aaron Rodgers crap.
No. And I think I agree with everything Monty said about it not being a lot of pressure on him. But I feel like it would be more pressure if they bring Rodgers in. Because I think the Aaron, which I don't know why it's still there anyway, but the Aaron Rodgers of it all would turn into a thing. Where I feel like if I was Mike McCarthy, I got a clean slate in Pittsburgh. I got this young boy that we drafted. Yep. Let the young boy play. Because Aaron Rodgers is going to come with all, look at it right now. He's still holding, he did the same thing last year. He holding the team hostage. The draft is this month. He hasn't said if he's going to play. So now you waiting on Aaron Rodgers. If you want to draft a quarterback, you can't because it's going to tick off the diva Aaron Rodgers and he ain't going to want to play. So just let Aaron Rodgers walk. And
I heard somewhere that he wants $30 million.
$30 million, which is insane. For 1 year?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Get out of here.
Man, if you don't.
Come on, man. It's that's what needs to happen, man. If you're going to start this thing over, start it over. Don't bring Aaron Rodgers and all this Aaron Rodgers in with it. And we got a young guy. If you don't want the young guy, go get Ty Simpson. We got enough draft capital. We got a decent pick. If you want another quarterback, draft the best one you can find and let him compete with Will Howard. Don't bring Grandpa Rodgers in and throw everything off again because we're going to be in purgatory like we were last year.
Right. So and if I'm Mike McCarthy, I want to get the Tomlin name off of me as quick as possible. You know what I mean? There's no way to do it in the first year.
No.
Right. But I want to. Hey, Mike, we love what you did for the organization. 19 years, no losing seasons. Great. Now this is my team, and this is the direction that we're going in. And we go move by bringing Aaron Rodgers back. That's still the end of the Tomlin era.
Right.
And no, again, thank you, Aaron. You did more than I thought you was gonna do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He did more than your boy.
I go on record. It's because if I'd have had to deal with a Mason Rudolph or a Kenny Pickett last year, I'd have went crazy. But anyway, thank you. We appreciate you. You did great. Time for you to ride off in the sunset. Take care of that wrist. Do whatever you want. You want to go to your retreat and the darkness.
Yeah, ayahuasca retreat.
Go right ahead. But we got it from here.
Yeah.
So staying in the NFL, I want to talk about AFC teams. The Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen and Baltimore and Lamar Jackson. So both these teams got new coaches. New coaches, same quarterback, same question. Who's got more pressure? Because their situations are a little different. Because they reach these peaks to where we're almost there. Especially Josh Allen last year. Yeah. We're almost there. We're at the Super Bowl moment, and it's right there in our grasp. Like, we got rid of the coaching, which was the problem, right? Harbaugh was the problem or whatever. I don't know if I really believe that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But now, is the pressure more on these quarterbacks now?
Those two quarterbacks are definitely they have their legacy to, and it's the unfortunate thing is that they both have to go through each other.
Yeah,
exactly.
You understand?
They can't avoid each other.
You can throw Mahomes in there, but Mahomes has won. Right?
Mahomes.
Those two have had every opportunity and everything afforded to them to win the championship, and the only thing that stops both of them from getting over the hump is themselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. And so by eliminating their head coaches, it's going to be some pressure. And I love Lamar's game. I hate Lamar's mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's way too comfortable with losing for me, for him to be the franchise quarterback of my team. And I hope that he gets some kind of hunger behind him, because if he don't, he'll be all-star Lamar Jackson that never wins. He'll be a Charles Iverson.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Because who's between the two of them? Only has Josh been to an AFC championship?
Yeah, last year.
Okay, last year, and Lamar hasn't.
Yeah.
They went.
Has it been to an AFC championship?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Okay. But it's definitely the heat is definitely on them. And like we said before, it was last year was your year to do it. Because, and you might get away with it a little bit this year, but last year was your year. Mahomes is gone. You got a rookie coming in. That was your year to do it. And now, I feel like Buffalo is doing too much tinkering with the team. It's too much
moving. Too many key players that should not be moved.
No,
in and out of the system, and that affects that can affect the quarterback.
Yeah,
because now when you don't have a key receiver to throw to, I think did they get Mike
Evans?
No, Mike Evans went to San Francisco.
Oh, he went to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Which
right.
Is, oof.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about NFC today. So I do not want to talk about that.
That's a war zone out there.
And the draft is coming. Is the draft this week or next week? Next week, I think.
Next week in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I might be there next week. But so going back to NBA, and the playoffs are right around the corner. Are the Knicks, who have they go up and down? They've been going up and down all season. Are they contenders or pretenders?
I say pretender, just because they go up and down too much. And your favorite player, you can never count on.
Yeah, you talking about Cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your favorite post player.
Yes.
Yes, Queen. I don't think so. I think they pretenders, man.
So I'm trying to think of the East is going to be funny this year, just because the Cleveland situation, it started off well, but it's not going like I thought it would go. Once they got
James Harden.
Yeah.
The Piston situation with Cade being out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The inconsistency of the Knicks.
Yep.
Is your boy back? Is Brown back? I know when he hurt.
Yeah,
he hurt?
it was something minor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So it'll be interesting to see how
and
the East.
Boston got Vucevic back.
Okay. It'll be interesting to see how the East shakes out.
Yeah.
I would think as right now, and I haven't watched a whole lot of it, but just from what I have seen, to me, Boston would be the most complete team.
Yeah.
But again, sometimes they can.
Well, they're their own worst enemy,
Right.
And it's sad to say, I think they've been the best team in the East for the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And they just haven't. It's only been a year. That 1 year that they won, that they was actually had everything put together.
And they need to get rid of Pritchard, just for no other reason than I don't like him. he plays great.
He got 20 points yesterday.
He plays great.
Yeah,
he's a fan favorite. I don't like him. So,
it's gonna be a strongly worded email from DJ Impress.
Right.
Hey, this guy needs to go.
Yeah. Like, he's doing everything with. I know, but I don't like him.
Joe Mazzulla gonna come on TV. There's a guy in Toledo that's been sending me threatening emails about
Right. No, but they need players scrappy players like that for them to be.
I'm all for scrappy players. I'm not for Pritchard. Yeah.
Okay.
I love when they had Marcus Smart. I love that.
Scrappy, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other guy in there before Marcus Smart? When they won in 2008.
You had a couple. You had Tony Allen. You had James Posey.
Exactly. We need those type of players.
I was cool with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pritchard.
Just not Pritchard? Okay.
Nah.
Pritchard gives me Steve Wojo vibes, and I hated Wojo. God, I hated Wojo.
So going to the Western Conference, you got OKC, who's probably going back to the finals. You got San Antonio, who's probably going to the finals. I don't know, between OKC and San Antonio. But then you have teams like Denver, LA, who's was in third place in the Western Conference.
That's
but
over with.
With Luka out, with Reeves out,
yeah, it's over.
Is there a chance that LeBron can rise to the occasion and will this team?
No. To me, people keep saying OKC. I still believe that it is going to be hard to beat them Spurs in a series.
Yeah.
You might get them a game.
You talking about 7 games against Wemby?
Yeah. I really believe that it's going to be hard to beat them in a series.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's every time I watch him, man, I'm like, man,
It's
where in the hell did they get this dude from?
Unbelievable, man.
Where did they get him from? Like they put him. He is the
Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Yes, they made him in a lab somewhere. If he dies, he dies, and he's getting that. If he dies, he dies
And
mentality.
That's the thing.
That is what I love.
That attitude this boy got now.
Mm-hmm.
If Cat had half of that,
man, yeah,
the Knicks would be crazy.
they would be, and he'll be probably the best player in the league.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that attitude plays a big part.
Oh yeah.
In the player that you are on the court, because you can have all the skill in the world, you can have all the elite abilities in the world, but if you don't have the right attitude, you're not going to be a great player.
I give you 2 words: Ben Simmons.
Oh man, that's it right there.
Ben Simmons was killing the league. He went through a period where he doubted himself, and he's never been the same.
Never came back.
Never been the same. Where he wouldn't even shoot the ball
because somebody said he couldn't shoot, and all of a sudden now he can't shoot. What's the guy's name who played for Orlando?
Fultz.
Markelle Fultz. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Somebody told him he couldn't shoot free throws, or he couldn't shoot, and he lost it. Couldn't shoot. Nick Anderson went through the same thing. In the finals, he missed those 2 free throws.
Right.
Ever since then, he went down to a 56% free throw shooter.
Yeah. And Nick, for y'all too young to know about Nick, look up Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson used to be a killer.
Dog. Yeah. You're scared of him and Dennis Scott together.
Yeah.
But
3D, boy.
3D.
Yeah.
Somebody put some doubt in your ear. That's it.
Yeah.
That kid. See, MJ was the guy to do that.
Right.
To put that doubt in your ear, in your mind, and make you rethink. Byron Scott said this.
Yep.
Like he made you want to quit.
Yep.
Like I don't even know if I want to play
Rethink
basketball.
all your decisions that you ever made in life. Like, man, should I have put this outfit on?
Right.
You doubt everything.
Will Mike approve this? Is this
I think we said this on this show. That's why people were faking injuries not to play that man.
Yeah.
And you would walk in the gym, and I've heard every 90s era player would say the same thing. They wouldn't even talk to him.
No.
You know how scary you got to be not to even say hello to somebody just because of what they're going to do to you?
Right.
And Mike's so crazy, you just say hi to him, and he could take that for a slight and come out and give you 60 for no reason.
Mm-hmm. Byron Scott, we can kind of close out after this, but Byron Scott was telling a story about he said I never talked trash to Mike. He said if anything, I gave him a compliment every time down. He said he went down, Mike scored on him. He said, good shot, Mike. He said Mike came down and did a turnaround jump shot. He missed that one. He said, "Oh man, Mike, I just knew that one was going in."
And how crazy is that, man? You playing against this dude, and you congratulate him for scoring on y'all.
Hey, but Mike would make up some stuff in order to
look. We did to Dan Marley.
Man, look what he did to Randy Whitman.
Yes,
Dominique said they were in Chicago. And came in, and the night before they played Atlanta too, in Atlanta, and I think Dominique had like 60 points or something like that. And Mike, they came to Chicago. Mike came in and walked right past Dominique and went up to Randy Whitman. And it's like, it's gonna be a long night for you, young buck. And then Dominique was like, "Wait a minute, you can't come in our locker and say that." He said, "You know what? Tell Scotty I'm gonna come after him." He said Mike finished with 57 points.
Could you imagine Randy Whitman sitting there watching Mike walk towards him, and it's like a long night? Your whole stomach drops. What can you do? Like, have you all seen
knowing
the story?
that you can't stop nothing?
Nothing.
Scared.
Have you seen the story where J.R. Ryder and Kevin Garnett and Garnett set Mike off? It's like, come on, man, you got to be smarter than this, man.
Yeah, he talking trash to Mike like, "Yeah, man, we got you, man." I think it was Garnett's rookie year, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
we got you. And Isaiah J.R. Ryder was like, "Will you shut up?"
Yep. He said the next 4 to 6 minutes was unbelievable.
He's like, "I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah, my bad.
He don't know no.
He's a young punk.
That's what I said. You're apologizing to the other team's player. Like, man, I'm sorry, bro.
You don't see that somebody apologize to LeBron or no. Nah.
Nobody,
if anything,
man.
the last person they did apologize to was Kobe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kobe had that mentality too. Like, you don't get that often at all. To where the opposing player said, "Don't mess with him.
Leave him alone.
Otherwise, you're gonna awaken a beast."
This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm surprised, like, these listed people coming up with, man, and to not have Kobe.
This stupid.
Oh
man.
my God.
It's unbelievable.
Oh
man.
my God. It's so messed up. I saw a list last week, I think, and they had Kobe out of the top 10.
That's crazy.
Yes, I couldn't believe it.
Come on, man.
And these are people on TV. These are professional, quote unquote professional basketball analyst.
Yeah.
So it's just weird and disappointing. I don't know where this is coming from.
The disrespect for him is unreal, man. It's like they're just missing, man. It's like, is Mike or is LeBron, but it's like, come on, man, this guy, he in between there somewhere.
Yeah.
That out of the top 10 is just totally disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like having I saw a rap list and it didn't have Andre 3000 or Black Thought on it. I dismiss it.
These are people that don't know.
These kids into new rap now. They don't.
Yeah, I dismiss any list and don't add them two on it.
No. Yeah.
So we want to thank y'all for watching this episode of Win or Lose Sports. If you missed this last week's episode of Play by Play with myself and Chris Darrington, go and watch it.
Man,
it's
check
a
it
very
out.
good conversation. Chris tells his story about starting basketball, traveling abroad, and playing basketball in Indiana, where there's none of us there.
Right.
Yeah. But it's a good story. Go check it out. And visit our website. It has everything that we do here at the Win or Lose Sports, winnerlosesports.com. And if you do a podcast, a sports podcast, reach out to us. We can
or journalists or any of that.
Yeah. If you write stories or anything. So we're trying to expand what we do here at the 419 Grind at Win or Lose Sports. So check us out and make sure you follow us on all social media. Mr. Tyrone, DJ Impress.
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all next time. Next Monday.
Appreciate you.
All right, y'all have a good week.